How fast are your man-eaters in your clan boss team? It's the Bat Eater comp. I think they're like 280. Or I think one's like 270 or something, and the other's like 250. I honestly can't remember. I just built that team like years ago, and then I never really touch it unless I need to take gear off someone and then rebuild them. All right, so we got to go do some Pit of Undying. Let's go do that real quick. Do you see yourself using the new fusion or instantly going in the vault? Vault. If we didn't just get Armons, you could maybe tempt me to build her instead of Morgan as my second fastest champion. Or not my second, my third fastest champion. But since we just got Armons, I would just use him instead. I have one. I need to use him in my Ultra Nightmare team. I still haven't been able to one key it yet. Yeah. Sick of doing fusions just to vault them, just over it. I mean, honestly, with Cursed City, we're actually using them at least taking them up to 50. So Armons counter hard Doom Tower Mortus. He should. Yeah, should be very good against them. For me, all I'm going for is Faction Guardians and yeah, Faction Guardians and Cursed City. And I feel like the fusions are, I don't know. I mean, because I work from home, I feel like the fusions are pretty dang easy. With them high accuracy and speed. Armons? Yeah. Some and Guardians are almost done. So many Dukes. Well, that's good. Still, with Cursed City, like, I feel like they really try and make stages that use the fusions. You know what could be an interesting comp I was just thinking about? What's his name? Androck? Yeah. If you use Androck with a ally attack champion, you could self-increase his defense before you nuke. Huh. Oh, that turn. Okay, we got left up, or no, right up, left down, and up stun, knock down. I think Gizmac is good in PvP. I have never fought him or used him, so I have a hard time saying yes or no. I think the consensus is that he's decent, but he seems like very susceptible to polymorph is the thing. Because a lot of his stuff is like putting HP burn and whatnot. You can burn through Stone Skin. Yeah. I mean, that I feel like is the thing that's most tempting about him. But the thing about that is like... it kind of only works if like most of the team is in Stone Skin, right? Maybe not. I need to review his kit. Are the Stone Skins resistible, or is the HP burns resistible, or are they unresistible? I can't remember that either. Let me look at him again. Attacks on enemies, attacking increases the duration of HP burn. On all enemies, it instantly activates them. Oh yeah, and he puts them up at the start of his turn. Okay, and it can't be resisted. Okay, yeah, that's right. Oh shit. Nope. Oh god. Did I just brick this? I might have done that. I wasn't paying attention. Forgot I was fighting Gotha Rensa. No, I didn't brick it. Nice. Hold on, let me beat this boss. I'll look at his kit again. Oh shit. God damn it. No. I probably can't kill him first. Damn it. That sucks. It's an irresistible, yeah. So it puts up irresistible at the beginning of his turn. Gives himself increased crit rate, crit damage, and speed, and extra turn. Attacks all enemies before attacking, increases duration of all HP burn. Yeah, so he activates HP burn. Not be resisted. That's a pretty good multiplier too. What's his base attack? Yeah, I mean, he seems like a good way to counter Stone Skin teams. He just seems very susceptible to polymorph. Like, super susceptible to polymorph. Because he's putting it irresistible on the whole team at the beginning of the fight. Need to go look at his other form. Multiplier on the AoE is very good, though. Nice. All right, let's look at his other form. Attack enemy. Champion is HP. This champion's HP additionally dead. Duration to random debuff. Okay. Attacks all enemies before attacking if it places 6% increased defense. Buff on all enemies. You have to not be resistant to targets under HP burn. Place an extra hit on enemies under HP burn. Grants an extra turn. Oh shit. That's really strong. Damn. Yeah, that's like a 0.56 multiplier on HP and a 0.7 multiplier on defense. There's a pain link on the target for 2 turns. This debuff cannot be removed. Resisted or blocked will calculate damage inflicted by pain link debuff. 75% attacker's skill multiplier is reflected. Ignores defense. Places taunt buff and a kill move buff. This change reduces. Will ignore 50% of the target's defense if this champion's HP or the target's HP is equal to or greater than 50%. This champion's HP or the target's HP is less than 50%, will ignore 25% of the target's defense. Instead, will also ignore block damage, shield, attacking these under HP burn. Looks 20% more damage to enemies not under HP burn. Yeah, man, that seems like it smacks. Seems like he can do insane damage, but that's assuming he doesn't get sheep like the minute the fight starts, when he puts up unresistible HP burn on the entire enemy team. Heard the Queen Eva buff is coming out tomorrow. You gonna use her? Well, I don't have her, so I can't. I think she could be good to counter Wukong. .5 HP. Well, no, it's like 0.25 times 2, not 0.5 times 2. If it was 0.5 times 2, that would be insane. But it's also 0.7 on defense, so. Andy is ignoring defense as well. 15% ignore. Yeah, I mean, I think he's very good, but just very weak to polymorph. I have her. I'm gonna have to rebuild her now that the buff is coming. Yeah. Hey, it's Zane. I thought there were 2 rotations in here. Do we have any BDO people in chat? Oh, here's the other one. Oh, wait, is that another one back there too? Oh, okay, cool. Are they adding like 50% of your defense skill that blocks revive? That's insane. Yeah. Yes, it is. Where's my lantern? What buffs am I missing? Got like 6 minutes on temp buff. Let's make sure we feed pets. What are the multipliers? Are they buffing the multipliers? Because the thing is like, Bloodgorge has 100% ignore defense on his block revive ability. And that doesn't really make him meta, you know what I mean? Both hits are like 2.5 each for a total of like 5 AoE multiplier. Okay. Oh, wait. Ava's is an AoE? Oh, that's good. For some reason, I was thinking it was single target. Wait. It is single target. The block revive one is single target, isn't it? No, yes. We're buffing it to AoE? I'm pretty sure it said in the buff, it said attacks a single target. Don't think they're changing it to AoE. That'd be crazy. Yeah. AoE block revive? That's OP as shit. That's why Carnage is the best champion in the game. Best champion not yet in the game. At least his is conditional. Are there any other champions that have AoE block revive? I know Zavia does. But obviously hers is on like a poison explosion ability, so it doesn't hit that hard if they're not poisoned. Foley. Oh, you're right. Foley does too, yeah. Although Foley is like barely AoE. Because the actual... Like that's a single target plus AoE ability. Does both. But to really have it hit hard, it only hits hard on one target. Oh, Luria, you're right. Luria has AoE block revive as well. I built out 2 of her to use for City of Centranos. Lydia also has AoE block revive. Well, that's not exactly what I meant. For multipliers and base attack for higher, she'd be great. Luria? Yeah. Well, she's MVP for this City of Centranos S6 stage. She's a better overall champ. She'd be great. It's just really hard to make epics viable in PvP these days. Like, there are pretty much no epics in the meta at all anymore. I feel like legendaries are the new epics. No, I need to get my church bow. Facts. I wish Lego books were the new epic books. I know, right? I'm doing actually okay on books at the moment. There's a couple champions I would build if I had unlimited books, but I'm pretty good. For PvP, the only champion I need to book is Vitalis, and I haven't pulled him yet because I've been waiting for a champ chase event that I just haven't needed to do any of them. And then for PvE, I need to book Rathalos for Hydra. Days of Seeker Saris being meta are over. Yeah. Jesus, don't die. It's like the closest I've ever gotten this spot. Probably a champ chase next Friday when the fusion starts. No, it'll probably be a summon rush. Usually they do the summon rush first and the champ chase second. Given I have like 4 sacred shards though, this fusion is going to be tight. We had Summon Rush last week and Deck of Fate this week. Yeah, I don't know if they really follow like a pattern like that. I mean, maybe. I can't remember a single fusion where the champ chase came before the summon rush, though. It's rare. Which fusion had a champ chase first? I still haven't pulled, what's her name either? The other Monster Hunter champion. That was the fusion. It's an ogre, yeah. I think she'll be useful in Centranos for Fire Knight stuff. That's about it. And I don't really want to book her or anything. She's good. I have her and got a 5-star soul on her. She's in my Fire Knight team. Nice. Yeah, I mean, if I didn't have Razelvarg, I could see using her for Fire Knight, but with Razelvarg, I just don't really have a need. Like, I feel like Razelvarg and her kind of do the same thing, but Razelvarg does it a little better because he also brings lots of AoE damage for the wave clear. That's one of the things I'm excited about Podriag, or for Podriag as well, is he can give the increase attack like he basically ensures permanent uptime as long as he goes before your nukers, which is really handy for like wave-based content where, you know, you want to keep getting that out, like keep getting your buffs out. I pulled a second Kymar a while back, and I'm wondering if I should not even like book him. I never even booked my first Kymar, but just build him out so that I can have like a really nice wave clear team though. Oh, we got a boss. I'm like, where are all the mobs? No, don't kill me. Oh, Jesus. I don't even know what's hitting me. I can see how Awakened Guard would be so good at this spot. Supreme Hayden had a champ chase first. That was the last one. It was March of 2023. No, did she really? Wow. Okay. Actually didn't do that fusion. That was before Live Arena was a thing. Not that I have any regrets. I don't really need Supreme Hayden for anything. The only thing she's like maybe useful is Necrit counter, but like Georgia's a better one. And now that Narcy's in the game, Narcy's is also a better one. Hey man, congrats on Androck. I posted my review of him in your comments since he's my only mythical and had him for a few weeks now. Oh, nice. Yeah, that video went live while I was streaming, so I haven't checked the comments or anything yet. What's your take? I know he was considered to be like the best PvE champion in the game before they made it so you can't enfeeble bosses, but I don't know, he's growing on me a little bit. I'm like kind of wondering if like there's maybe a way to use him in Arena as a nuker, as like a hybrid nuker. You can still use enfeeble on bosses. Oh, really? When does that get fixed? Tested out in Amius before they fixed it. Nice. Do you use him in PvP at all, Lou? Sum it up, when I posted, I never used him as a nuker, only as support. I think his passive will pair well with the upcoming fusion. Haven't used him a lot for Live Arena. Passive will pair well. Oh, because they'll constantly be healing based on the turn meter. Yeah, the one thing about the fusion is I'm not sure if her passive has a cooldown on it. Many teams get block buffed up, which means then you gotta strip them, which delays you putting in people. Yeah. I wish that ability was a hit, like did damage as well as a strip. Like pure damage equal to 5% of the HP for each debuff removed is not very significant. But I do think he could be kind of interesting as like a ghost second nuker as well, like in Stone Skin. So like they all take their turn and all your nukers are in Stone Skin and then you just swap forms and enfeeble them afterwards. That could be kind of interesting. Sort of like a hybrid nuker damage dealer. Or a hybrid nuker support. I'm definitely interested to see it. Could do anything fun. Like, his multipliers aren't terrible. They're not good. But, like, they're on the level of, like, Stultus. And he does bring, you know, decreased defense, and he does self-buff defense on his A1. Fuck. First time I've died here. Jaeger's built with 2-turn Stone Skin? Why 2 turns? AoE multiplier is the same as a Harima A1. Why I never bothered testing him as a nuker. I mean, if you look, it depends on which AoE we're talking about. If you look at the AoE in Form 1, the one that increases the duration of all buff and heals all allies by 40% of their max HP. That one has a 3.5, which gets a 20% from books. So that's what, like a 4.1, 4 point something. It's not great, but it's not nothing. It's defense. And then Form 2 is a 3.3. Dude, where are all these AoEs even coming from? Jesus. Thinking next for your gear, I might build them with 1-turn stone skin and damage. Yeah, I mean, I think damage is definitely the right way to build them. Because it's not like... I don't know. I guess you could build them as lockout or whatnot, but I feel like damage is the way to go. Use all my medium-large oils during CBC. Now I gotta farm hella for these Marius missions so I don't miss a void. Dude, I have so many oil. Like, I feel like oil is, like, basically free now because you farm so much Sand Devil to get dust. Like, whenever there's a CVC on, I basically just pop, like, a massive... at least a personal reward CVC. Pop, like, a massive energy pack and then just farm for, like, 24 hours in Sand Devil. I really want to farm like 150 straight dust, but it's kind of expensive. I was up to like 60, but then I needed to roll my Arbiter boots, and it took like 60 dust to get the speed on the boots, but I'm like, it's speed boots on my Arbiter, like I have to get it. To be fair, there were some other things I could have done. Like, I could have used shittier boots, but I was like, no, I'm just going to... Like, it's one of my most important champions on my account. It's definitely worth just making her as good as she can be. I'm really happy with my Arbiter build now. She's, like, almost 80,000 health. 4,000 defense. Still got decent resistance and accuracy. Like, she's no tank or anything, but she's not bad. People have fun putting on an ice golem for the lulz. Nice. Boots and gloves can get rough as well. 6+ try is pretty common. Yeah. I think it's like... I did the math and it was like 40-something dust on average. I think people don't understand how crazy expensive it is to reroll their gear. I think when the dust first came out, everyone was like, I'm just going to reroll my gear. And then it's like, oh shit. Like, you got to be super selective. It's like 50,000 energy to like get one thing. Not 50,000, but like it probably takes like 5,000 or 6,000 energy to get enough dust to get one piece on average. If it's a bottom row, like if it's a glove or a boot or a chest. It's also made me realize that like for a lot of stuff, it's probably best to just roll it until it gets something good. Instead of like being like, this is my glove for my nuker. And I'm going to roll until I get crit damage. You just, like, roll, and then you're like, oh, I got defense. Okay, I'll just use this glove on a defensive-based nuker instead. You know, assuming the main stats are, like, crit damage and sub-stats are, like, speed and crit rate. Expensive but still worth it in the long run. Wukong and Razzle are both done, so I'm saving dust beside who's neck. Nice. Attack 10 on gloves and boots. Left it for now on those champs. Yeah. What's up, Flowing? 8th anniversary. That's right. Razzlevark's a crazy champ. I love using him in Hydra. Yeah, dude, I love Razzlevark. Razzlevar, great. I use them all over the place. Hydra. Wave clearing in Doom Tower. Fire Knight. Dude, I remember when Razzlevar came out, everyone was like talking about how he was bad and shit. I was just like, I couldn't believe it. Tried Fire Knight hard 10, got smacked. Apparently my champs are too slow for 10 without decreased speed. Yeah. You farm all those area bonuses. Maxing out like speed and Fire Knight area bonuses is like the most important. I use Razzlevar, 2 newts, and 2 AoE, or 2 ally attack champion. $338 Mikage and $250 Fatman. Maybe he's too slow. Could be. It also depends sort of on like, well, like who else are you using? To execute and Razzle. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm using, so they're mostly just speed. I think I'm bringing Neldor for the decreased speed. Yeah, maybe. What's how fast are your champions? Like all my 2 newts are like, I think they're 300 speed once you include the area bonuses. My Razzle's faster. Razzle's the fastest on the team. And then at like 280 something. And then the 2 ally attackers are slightly faster than the newts. I also have the Phantom Touch on the are you using your newts A3? Because you can't use newt A3 on the boss. Both newts are 234. Raz is 244. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, probably just not fast enough. Don't use A3, it takes way longer. How long is your run? It's about 3 minutes. Oh, we got a tongue rod necklace. It is longer, but it also, you know, works. I think I can turn the A. I might be able to turn the A3 on when I get pod drag in the team, especially if I make him super quick. I can do hard in like 6 in like 2 minutes. That makes sense. Start off the A3. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for me, like, speed doesn't really matter that much. It's becoming a little less true if I want to, like, farm super fast during, like, a 3x Savage or something, but usually I'm just limited by energy, not by time, so I don't really care how long things take. But I don't feel like 3 minutes is super bad. It'll definitely be faster with Pod Drag too. If nothing else, just because the waves will go faster. Because we'll have the increased attack and increased defense buffs. I'm kind of tempted to move my nuker or my newts into Savage as well. With how max HP is kind of fallen off in Hydra. I feel like I get more damage or more benefit out of just making my newts hit hard. I like Patrick is better, but I don't think he beats Batman for the exact role. Oh, he's definitely better than Batman for sure. Not only because he brings all the buffs that help speed up your waves, but also because he attacks with your team, which means you're getting another attack in to decrease the boss's shield, which means your newts are getting more of their A1s in to decrease the turn meter. Newts are both in Savage. Nice. Yeah, one in Relentless and one in Relentless and one in Reflect. Longer runs are fine when they're 100%. Yeah. Not sure if you had A3 on or not. I'm sure you can easily beat it with A3 off. I would be surprised if you can actually beat it with those speeds, even with the A3 off. You could probably beat it most of the time, but if you get unlucky with the resistances, that's going to be tight. We got pre-orders up for Pen Fallen God. I have one. Yeah, I have a few. Just the ones that haven't hit max yet. So I have 2 gloves and the boots. So Obliterating Dawns should be up to max pretty soon. I forgot to update these while I was on my trip. Have them both at 350 accuracy, so you have to get 3%. Yeah, but those 3% happen pretty often. Because each one is 3 hits. So if you figure you've got like 6 hits per cycle on the newts, even at a 3% chance, the odds that one of those 6 gets resisted is pretty decent. I mean, you know, it's going to be like below 20%, but it's not going to be super rare. But just because you get 1 resist doesn't necessarily mean the run's over. It just depends on, you know, everything else. Make a second one faster. What need I use for Sand Devil? 18 more. Oh shoot, we got Armand's the level 60 finally. One thing I was thinking, which might be like insane with oh wait a minute, Shamail's A1 can't crit on counterattack, can it? Never mind. I was thinking if you do like the torment boosting with Shamail and crit, but no, I guess that wouldn't work. The Valkyries that could probably use big ass shields. Yeah, there are strats for Fire Knight 10 with Valkyrie. That's what people did before Newt was in the game, but it was hella hard. Alright, finally finished the Marius mission. Now we need to go farm. Thank you, Shogun. Rather make your champ stupid fast. Ooh. That ability smacks. Don't care about going 6 to 10 on Fire Knight hard though. But the fact that I have the chances, like I have to do it. I feel like you definitely want to always be farming the stage 10 on everything. You get a lot more mythicals, and mythicals are where it's at. Especially on Savage, where like it's kind of hard to compete with lethal without getting some good mythical pieces in there. But it's all about priorities. What's up, y'all? Wow, grinding? Dude, all I do is grind these days. Enhancing is dead. For real? Yep. We 10 runs, Aetheriosity, it goes up to 10 double run. Tap some on my account? You don't want to be enhancing. Enhancing is trash. You seen the price of Blackstones? Seen the price of pen accessories? They're worth nothing. Still refusing to play Awakening? Kuno? I mean, I've always played Awakening. I don't really like Succession Kuno. I'm all about that hula hoop. I feel like I would just play something else before I played Succession Kuno. I'm a little bummed that Scholar isn't very good. Because I love the aesthetic of, like, the giant two-handed hammer, but... Waiting for Pipe Guy. I haven't played in a month. Have they combined the Blackstones yet? They just put it on Global Lab, so we're expecting it soon. Out of curiosity, roughly how much is each energy to restore, or whatever they call it, light to restore the Decius Lantern? I haven't looked at the math. I just, like, I kind of don't like how I have to, like, use it to, it, like, takes 20 just to activate it. It means, like, I can't grind for short periods of time without losing it. But on the other hand, I'm like, I shouldn't care because it's probably, like, nothing. Best item is Tri-Bassy. The 775 gear score? I don't know what my gear score is. That. I mean, basically I have best in slot everything. Except for Pen Fallen Gods. What is that? 755, I think? $753. I guess it depends on if you look at Awakening or main hand. Another Tongue-Rod necklace. Need another Black Star? That wouldn't make a difference. Gear score is just not a useful metric to compare gear. I don't know why we still use gear score. Especially when I feel like you should use gear value to measure gear. For PvE it's good. Not really. I mean, like, technically it's slightly better, but it barely makes a difference. Only like 5 monster damage, or 5 monster AP. I probably should just get one at some point, just because why not, but I don't know. Especially since I am grinding more these days. Just buy it, yeah. It's a pretty trivial amount of money, so I probably should. How's Elden and Bodkin piece at Dekia Histria? Honestly don't know. I heard it drops here, but I don't know like what how the rates compare to regular Histria. Any reason you're not grinding Dekia Olins? Because Dekia Olins is a group spot. And group grinding sucks. You want the outfit? Dude, I have so many copies of that outfit from when I did the merchant ring grind. I think I can make like 5 of them. I never did, but I could. Not make one for Kuno? I don't know. Probably should. Just never got around to it. It's very nice if you dye it. I just wish it wasn't the stupid high heels. Yeah, I think that's like just like a model. I don't get why every single outfit has to be with heels. It looks hideous. I think like I think it literally has to fit like the rigging of the character. Like I don't think they can make a class that has some in high heels and some doesn't. They either all have to be in high heels or none of them. I think Tamer's the only one that doesn't have high heels, right? Is your Ramontu built right now? I'm so close to mine. Mine is currently built as like a debuffer, but I want to rebuild him as a nuker when the free regearing event starts. All right, chat. I think that is going to be it for me today. It's getting kind of late, and I need to get out of here. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. Keep your eye out for the live arena video. Remake it. 4 in the morning. Dude, my sleep schedule has been so messed up because of this jet lag. I couldn't fall asleep till like 6 a.m. Okay. Who are we gonna raid? You know what? Why don't we go raid Kiwi?
These things, the powers that be decided these things.
I've never actually watched Kiwi's stream. She was in here yesterday, gave us a raid. So let's return the favor and go say hello. Let's see what else. Yeah, should be on tomorrow. Follow the stream if you haven't done that. Join the Discord. Discord, YouTube, Raid Shadow Legends YouTube. Links are all in chat. And that's it. I'll see you later. Here we go. Peace.